Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful summer. For those of you who are new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I will be revealing and wrapping with the July 2022 Scarf of the Month. Now, before I get started with the video, the Scarf of the Month subscription is a benefit of the Wrap Royal and Wrap Legends levels of the Wrapunzel membership. More information on the membership can be found in-app or on site under specialty items. Now, this Scarf of the Month is a Sorry scarf. It's a melody scarf, and this is a beautiful purple color. Now, I'm loving purple. Purple is a really beautiful royal color, and I'm enjoying this combination of purple, pink, and olive. You have some coppery brown and some gold. It's rather lovely. I'm enjoying all of these designs in this. The Sorry scarves make me so happy because there's so much possibility when it comes to wearing them, and every time you tie them they look a little bit different depending on where you put each pattern and the side you use and the scarves you pair it with. And I'm getting off here on my own little tangent, but I totally love Sorry scarves. So this one, as I said, has a lot of different colors inside because I have to dial myself back just a little bit. I chose for the accent color that I'm going to be using olive. This has some really beautiful olive decorations inside, and I think because it's one of the colors that I've developed a fondness for, I think it would look really good with this. Now, again, depending on what shades are in your Sorry scarf, it would depend on what scarves you can pair with it. Also, there's some in this front here. There's some aqua, and or I think this would pair really well with the bright teal, this particular strip, because of that color. But I'm really excited to. I'm really excited. This one is making me so happy. I just dropped it in my water glass. Oh my gosh. All right, so the accessory for this month, really an interesting idea, a concept. It's a wire or a double wire with they're not buttons. I want to call them buttons, but with these beautiful flowers at the front. And I've been looking at it and thinking of lots of different fun things to be able to do with it. So I'm going to show you how flexy. These are really super duper flexy, really interesting. And the loop at the end, I found out, can loop around and go over all of the flowers all the way down. So you can create a loop-de-doop like so. Also, just taking and bending here. Very careful not to pop off these guys, as I can see getting violent with it. They may pop off. Let me see if I have a. Okay. Taking this and wrapping it around. You can see. Like this. Oops, my goodness, I got slippery hands today. Okay, so just to create a little bit of a ring shape, and I think having you can spread it out a little bit if you'd like, or this piece could come back up inside and tuck away so it stays like so, but I like to spread it out a bit. And having this so that you can run these scarves through like so. That was kind of interesting. A little bit on the side, and it's flexy enough that if you wanted to do it flat, say unbend it just a little bit, you could just squish it more flat like so. And that way it had a smoother profile on the side. Okay, so for the first strap, I am going to take my scarf here, and I think I'm going to tie it on with this blue in the front. I'm going to tie it on with one short end, one long end, straight across. The short end is going to come out on the bottom, like so. Okay. Now I'm going to take my friend here. I've been playing with him too much. Okay. I am going to find, where did I put it? I'm going to find the tube, and I'm taking and bending again around. This time I'm going to spread these pieces out. Okay, like so. So we have like this. The smaller the container, the smaller the loop will be. I am running low on small containers laying around me that aren't fully branded. So, okay, I have like so. So again, I took the tube, I laid the piece over it with the flowers, I bent it around gently, I spread these pieces apart and wrapped it around and continued to wrap around till we have this. Now for this, temporarily I am just going to bring through, wrap around a couple of times. Okay, so I end up with a ring. Now this I can spread out and it would give me this interesting look. Okay, now I know it looks a little wonky, but I will fine tune that and it will be perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up this piece, the long tail, bring it over. I am going to run the scarf through. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to run it through the hoops. Okay. You have that. Now, I'm going to tie a knot down here just to hold this in place for a moment. Okay, and now I'm going to spread this out. I'm going to switch these together. And I'm bringing over this piece, up, through, and over. Okay. I'm going to unswish. And I'm going to open this up. Bind the pocket and tuck away. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing with this. Then I'm going to take and squish in. And give you this. So I like this. I think this is really pretty. I'm going to take this off and then I'm going to do one more wrap with a coordinating scarf and then I will sign off. Hi, so editing me realized I didn't show you the really beautiful style that I thought of when I folded this accessory like so. Now, I'm going to start by putting the scarf on even Steven, or as even Steven as I can get it. Quick tie in the back. Okay. Quick tie. All right, so I'm not going to worry about the tails being flat and pretty the first go round, but the second I'm going to make them nice and neat. I'm going to be taking the accessory and figuring out where I want the detail to be. I think it would look really beautiful right here, although I could probably wear it right in the center like a little mini tiara. So what I'm going to do is, just like with our infinity clasps, I'm going to be taking the scarf and running it through from the front to the back, I think. Yes, like this. And then getting it placed and then bringing up the second tail and bringing it through the loop from underneath to over top. Like so. Okay, give it a good snug down and leave that lie. I'm going to open the tail up and spread it out neatly. Find a pocket to stuff it into. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the top tail. Nice and neat. Pull open. Smush down. And find that pocket. Tuck in. Oops, no, he doesn't want to tuck in. Okay, do it again. Okay, so this is the look with our friend, squish, squish, that I wanted to show you and totally forgot to film. All right. Okay, for pairing, I am going to do the Dewdrop Sparkle. Put this on really quick. What I think I might do is I might fold this and then it's not quite a square, but this back here. I am going to use a straight pin, magnet, or a safety pin would be preferred. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to utilize this beauty. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. Folding it in half. And I'm just going to be using it strip-like or sash-like. Oh, definitely like this one. Okay. And then the accessory. making that nice arch. Put this through. Bringing it around the front, bringing it down. And I'm going to hide this away. Get that to lay nicely. Now with this, I can, of course, do a ruffle. And tuck in. Get that more centered, like that. I think that's kind of neat. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with this. I think this is my favoriteest. Yeah, I think this is my favorite way to wear this piece. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your June, and I will see you again soon.